Alright guys, here we are back on iRacing doing some more production car challenge today. This time we're at the Tsukuba circuit, the 1000 outer oval. We are road racing multi-class cars at an oval track. This is going to be a disaster to say the least. We've got about 24 runners in here. I am third in the MX-5s, second highest I rating of the group. So we're just going to try and survive. We've got 40 long laps here. This is going to be nothing short of a disaster. I'll see you in the race. Alright guys, here we are on the grid, oval racing in a multi-class road series. Oh boy. This is gonna get stupid quickly. We're just gonna look to survive it all. It's gonna be our biggest goal. We're gonna take it nice and easy in the early going. As we almost plowed into the back old Oreos there, and that lost us our lead that we got. I'm sure plenty of people will be off sooner rather than later though, so we're going to take it really easy as the Oreo's just making his own track right there. I think I should have a bit of an advantage being an oval racer at heart, so we'll see what we can do. This is going to be bad, as I'm already very scared. Guy in front of me is very fast in the MX-5, so I'm just going to try and hang with him if I can. Maybe he'll get into some sort of trouble. And looks like the leader of the MX-5 group is already a few cars ahead there, so he is way out. I'm just going to be taking it really easy here in the early going. Let maybe some of these guys burn out their tires. You see Chris ahead going way wide there. And yeah, it looks like he might be wearing out his tires pretty bad here in the early going. Not sure how much it's going to matter as this race goes on, but I am going to try and save, as that is the name of the game in oval racing on iRacing. And yeah, not too bad a carnage so far. Just been very interesting. Chris is taking it pretty wide through some of these turns, so we're able to get right up to him. And then the leader of the MX-5s is now the next car ahead of us, so we're getting up there now, as I am taking it so easy in the early going here and actually hanging tough, so maybe my oval background's giving me a little bit of an edge. So I'm taking a much different line through that final corner, just kind of cutting it really shallow, and it's working out okay for me. I'm running decent times. I was a 23 flat in quali. I do have a bit of draft here. I'm gonna have to see as this race goes on though, you know, how things shape up. Sure, there will be incidents for the guys ahead, as it's already getting pretty congested, and we're gonna have guys behind us trying to get by. The forwards will be on their way before too long. Oh man, it's getting a little bit hairy up there. It's one of the solstices getting passed by the leader of the MX-5s. Got old Oreos right behind me here. When's he gonna try and dive a move? We're just gonna have to be very stern with our moves here. Has actually made a little contact right there. That was my fault, and the car is broken. Unbelievable. Oh man, we took a bad hit right there. Well, so much for safety rating. Had to know it was going to go down in this race, but I can't believe how much of an injury that did to my car. As my steering's all messed up, and this guy just wants to go so bad, and he won't take it. Now we gotta limp our way. I'm just going to try and keep it on the track at this point. This is a long way to go with my steering offset to the left. And you know, if it's turning right on its own, that might actually work out okay. So that's how you would set up an oval car, to turn automatically the direction you want it to. We'll see if this allows me to hang. Clyde's still looking to get his nose in on me. Alright. You know what? I'm just going to let him go. I totally chose to do that. That wasn't me almost wrecking. He lies. You know, just get him off my back bumper, let him go up there. Already having a tough time of it. This is not good. I'm really dead in the water at the moment. MX-5 seems so close ahead of me, though. I feel like I can get up there. Just gotta keep it clean and be smooth. Matthew behind me, though, only 0.8 seconds back. Man, they're getting really close ahead of me there. But the back of the MX-5 pack is right up here. God, this is just such chaos. I can't even tell what's going on. It's a really big change from Phoenix last week. Oh my god, we got one off. Hold your brake. He does. Don't know if that'll be for position or what. But I'm trying to keep it on the course here. One of the solstices is gonna make it a little bit tough on me. I mean, he's holding his line. That's what he should be doing. It's just hard when I have a broken car. We're pretty far back now from a pass for position, so pretty much gonna have to rely on some sort of damage to befall the guys ahead. So we're almost at the halfway point of this race. If you could tell me that I'd be 4x in third right now, I probably would have taken it. Well, the MX-5's at the back of the pack, right in front of me, slowing me up a little bit. Not ideal. Should be able to make a pass if we are truly faster. And I just wish my car wasn't slightly damaged. It's going to be the look. Yep, we're going to make that pass happen. Alright, good stuff. Got the leader of the Fords not far behind. So we're going to have to do one less lap than the scheduled distance for us. This guy's getting right out of my way. Which is probably a wise thing to do. And, we're still holding on to third place here. Keep my eye on the rear view for the Ford as I got the blue flag up. Of course, in iRacing, that doesn't obligate you to do anything. But it is the right thing to do to get out of the way when you can. Oh, don't come across. Good lord, some of these guys that are on the tail end are a bit scary. So you just can never be sure what they're going to do. And I don't have complete perfect control of my car. I'm going to try and let this Ford go right here. Pretty good timing. And I don't see any MX-5s for position on the relative. I'm sure my commentary has suffered through this chaos. So I'm just really trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. There's still a big wad of cars ahead of us, as there has been the whole race. Just wondering if one of the MX-5s for position can get caught up in some sort of incident. So that will likely promote us. So at this point, I'd probably be happy to hold on to a podium as we got one off. It's not for position. I'm taking a very shallow line compared to a lot of these guys, obviously costing me on the exit of the corners, but it's letting me make passes of the slower cars. Even though it might seem a little bit dive bomby, you know, they're leaving it wide open. I can clear them without even slowing them down. It's good stuff. Another faster car behind me. Gonna have to look to let them go when I get a chance. They are racing for position. Third in their class, straight ahead of me. I'm just gonna try and let them go right there. I will do so. So you really have to think about your multi-class strategy in this race. Still hanging on to the podium. A couple Fords coming up behind. It's a little bit scary to see all these cars around. Again, I'm still just fighting to control this car with its damage. Thankfully, I'm still running pretty decent times. I feel like my tires are still pretty good. I really need this guy to let me go right here. It's like one of the Fords wants to go for it. It's gonna let both go. If I can. That's what that's gonna do. It's gonna leave me with nobody behind me but the next guy for position, but he's 4 seconds down the road, so it puts me in a good spot. So now I can just focus on my windshield. Especially with the amount of incidents that happen at this race. It's where you want to be. And this is just crazy. Who thought this would be a good idea? I'm gonna take an incident right there, unlucky. Oh boy. It's getting a little bit dicey ahead. I don't really see any MX-5s in it though, so that's not great. Oh boy, they're getting hooked ahead of me. It is carnage. This is a very scary situation. I don't like this at all. It's gonna really hurt my gap to the cars behind, although there's not much time left now. Just try to make sure we leave enough space. I just don't feel comfortable in control of my car at the moment. All of a sudden that gap's down to 2.9. It's gotta be smooth. Be alright. A chance to make the pass. So I am pretty lucky that I have been able to focus on what's ahead of me for a while now. Clock's winding down in this race. Any chance of passing cars in my class is going to be down to them getting wrecked at this point. So we're going to try and make a pass here. We're losing a lot of time in this traffic, but we do clear with a little gap now. See another big wad of cars ahead of me. Hope the leaders of my class are up there. So that would help me out a lot. Really feel like the tires have been problematic in this race at all. I haven't really been able to go full bore from the start. Just because with the damage, you know, you want to be a little bit careful with the thing. And only a few laps to go yet here. I see still a big wad of cars ahead, but they may be content to just stay in their positions at this point. As probably a pretty decent split with me being the number 6 car. So I imagine there's some decent iRating in here. Probably some people who just want to survive. And again, you know, having that 5-second gap behind, I can just focus on what's ahead of me. Which is really a situation you want to be in at this kind of race. And considering all the chances we had to stuff it, I Again, if you told me I would have 5x, be third with just a couple laps to go, I would have definitely taken it.
Two more, let's go.
Hey, this guy ahead of me, he's Joe Wells, Wells Racing. I've seen this guy before. I'm Wells Racing. What the heck? Cheater. It's my deal.
Last lap.
Alright. Looks like we're going to be coming to get the white flag here. So the leader is on the final lap. Of course, us being in one of the slower classes.
Car on your left. Clear. Car on your left.
Make sure we leave plenty of space out there for those guys.
Clear.
Is the leader of the solstices. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be a third place finish in the end there.
Got a slow car on the left.
We finished that out somehow with only a couple incident points. Hope you guys did enjoy that race. Really just a learning experience for me. And if you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing for me. I'm sorry if my commentary wasn't on top of its game in this one. It's just, even though this is oval racing, first of all, we're turning right, and second of all, multi-class chaos. So if you guys are new to the channel, please help me out and subscribe. Do really appreciate you for watching. I'll see you in the next race.